little mid-wiring update for you guys. The board is in there. I've got a few things wired. I stripped the Holley terminator harness back and ran because the I/O wires for this are usually like way up here. And I stripped the harness, the loom back, and I ended up being able to run them back here, right from the connectors on the Holley. Clean that up a little bit. So right now I'm just in the process of I want to hear this thing run, so I just got the intake gaskets on. I got the steam ports hooked up. I got the water pump bolts all in. I got to weld a little fitting on the radiator for the steam ports. The boost control solenoids are wired. The cooling fan is wired. The water pump's wired. The fuel pumps are wired. The dome sensor is wired. I'm working on the low dollar coolant pressure and temperature sensor right now. Getting everything run through the valley. I did find out that I have to move my fuel pressure regulator from the firewall because it's within 6 inches of the flex plate area. So I'm just going to make a plate on the front of the cylinder head, mount it there, lengthen the return line. That'll be legal for racing. I did the Zeus rails for the front of the hood, and also ended up taking this off and painting it with that same Rust-Oleum hammered paint that I use on the roll cage. It looks good. So I'm just working on this list. I'm checking this stuff off, and this is just the bare minimum list for here in the car run today. I'm gonna get back on it, and we'll see if you can get some oil pressure in this video. Oh my god, my last 2 AN lines to make. Actually, that's a lie. I still have to do my catch can ones when the valve covers come in.
What are you doing to that Camaro, Buzz?
Tune. Because I took the blower off.
Oh, that's right. The blower's on that one.
Tranny cooler line. Last one. Shut up.
Where's that hose?
It's next to the S10 over there on the floor. I think I kicked it off. There's a
Don't want to mix it
slit
with
in
a
it.
bunch of
See
fucking
it?
paper towels.
Sam, that funnel thing that's on the can is like super old and
Does this have a
crispy.
filter in it?
So don't give it, like, just put it on there a little bit.
Does this have a filter in it?
Yeah, it has a filter and everything.
Drain plugs in.
Yep.
Dipstick tubes. Tight.
I should probably, I need to check the turbo drain line maybe. Make sure that's tight. Do that right now.
How much does this tank hold? Does it hold 5 gallons?
Yeah, but don't put that much in it because I don't know that I'm gonna. This is fucking crazy. That's
Jesus.
not crazy coming from you.
Wrong kind of gas, right?
Yeah.
Unlimited.
You pay the pump for that.
It's pay as you go. 5-year pay, yeah. What do you want? Like half of this?
Yeah, half's good. You got a piece of paper
I
screwing you
can
up.
feel it. This is fucking cheap shit. It's a paper.
Oh yeah.
Look at it.
Yeah. We're putting power to this thing, dude.
Oh yeah.
Are you ready?
Ready.
Well, I gotta do the cutoff switch. Once I turn that on, it'll be on. Oops. Look at the back of his hair.
Speaking of putting the power to it. Shop essentials.
No fires yet. Where's that other little washer go that I had? Fucking gone.
And a blank
it's
screen on the back here.
It's alright, it times out, it's still recording. It's not showing you. You can tap on it if you want to see it. So, now that we have power, actually I can run the pumps and anything with the switches. I still have to write a tune to the Holly and update it and stuff, but I should be able to turn that pump on now. Hold on, those are on.
Power up there.
That third one should be fuel pump. Oh, or that one is. Wait a minute. Can't remember. Oh no, fuel is number 3. Yeah, that's the one.
So there's an ongoing joke on the job that I'm in charge of HR. So she goes, well, that's kind of HR. We gotta tape some of this stuff. Trying to get content.
These are the candid moments that you need. I always forget.
How are you gonna get a YouTube channel going if you don't fucking have content?
We're the comic relief.
Are you? You sure?
No.
I got no since requesting from ECU, but I just timed out, so I don't know what that's about. We're updating the firmware on the Holly. We got starter button that works, fuel pump that works, water pump that works, even though there's no water in it. We should put water in it. I just remember that. We're gonna get some water for this thing. Okay, cranking for, oh, my coolant temp, I didn't wire that, so it's stuck really hot. Shoot.
Just spiked up.
246, yeah. That's alright. We won't run it too wicked long. It's not gonna get too hot. There's oil pressure. I gotta put a gauge on here.
None.
What's the, no, not yet, but I will come up. I can't remember what that red LED is for. 8, 7, 6.
Well, now it's in the 6th position.
I think that's the cam one. I think I have to switch the,
Those wires.
oh, it's crank signal. Red, crank error detected, off sync.
Crank sensor plugged in.
Yeah.
Sounds so good.
I'm just gonna see if I can get oil pressure and then we'll deal with that. Alright, we got an error code for the crank sensor and we still have no oil pressure. You know what I might do is we'll pull that feed line off the turbo and just put it in a bucket and see if we get flow come out of it. Just put plugs in it after cranking it for a little bit, trying to get oil pressure, and it wouldn't come up. So I'm gonna fire it, or I'm gonna try to fire it really quick and hopefully see a little oil pressure on here. And if it doesn't fire, then I think I have to rewire the cam sensor wiring, but I'm gonna try to wait for Damon to get back. Sam, you want to just give this thing a nudge and make sure it's in park? You can push on it like from right here, yeah, that's fine.
Don't know it.
Just take it easy.
Have another one, Buzz. Yeah. Fucking winch cables right on the fucking floor, Buzz.
Nothing. I should have checked to see if. Thought it was gonna fire, but did not.
I like how the Holly shows you like everything's good, even though you have wires that are unhooked. Yeah, everything's good. Start it up. Fuel pressure's still good.
Man, but I don't have any oil pressure still.
Love that.
What's going on? It's the next day over here, JackTuned. Actually, I'm feeling pretty sick today. If I sound funny, that's why. Anyway, I just walked out here. Car didn't burn down or nothing overnight, so that's good. I didn't forget the cutoff switch, so that's even better. So I just wanted to do an outro real quick. I know my screen's screwed up. I got a crack right over the lens on my phone, but Ron Burgundy lives, and that was super exciting yesterday, making some noise. It does have that weird like chirpy sound at idle. It goes away when you rev it, and it also goes away at idle if I put a towel on the downpipe, and the engine is like quiet as a sewing machine. So I think it's like exhaust noise, like a little twanginess in the headers and stuff. Of course, you know, you hear that chirp noise and you think maybe one of the roller lifters or something is acting up, but I think we're in the clear. It's got like 55 pounds of oil pressure at idle, and I don't know how warm we got it yesterday because I didn't finish wiring that coolant temp sensor, but I did hit it with the infrared gun and it didn't get much over like 160, so yeah, I'm taking the day off from it today. It's Sunday. But we're gonna try to be on the track, man, in 2 weeks for that first no time event. So stay tuned for that. If you're over at Oxford or Winterport Dragway,
come stop over, say hi, check out the car in person, and wish me luck, because I'm going to need it. Still a lot to do on the car. I have a long, this is like, now that it runs, it doesn't mean it's ready to rip down the track, so I still have a lot of work to do in the next 2 weeks to get it ready for that. So, that's it. Episode 27 is in the books. Ron Burgundy's running, so stay tuned for episode 28, and I can't wait to see you guys at the track. It's going to be a fun summer. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye.